Hey guys, Reversely, and welcome back to another video. This is a different type of video, not usual gameplay or anything like this, but this is a game that is upcoming during the holidays, which I'm very excited for. I mean, it brings back a lot of nostalgia kind of feel. It's pretty much like Pokemon Go, and this game is called Super Mario Run. During the Apple iPhone event on the 7th of September, it was announced by the actual creator Miyamoto that the iPhone is getting its own exclusive, for the time being, mobile game, which is called Super Mario Run. And it will first be on iOS. I'm very sure it will come to Android later down the road, but I'm assuming they're kind of figuring out how this is going to be going down. You can already pre-register in the App Store, in the Apple App Store, if you want, on your iPad or your iPhone. Tested it out, you can actually pre-register on both, and then it's going to be released before holidays in 2016. So I'm assuming actually in December this game is going to be getting released, and it will be on a set price. So you're gonna have to buy the game, and then they're talking about you can play to your heart's content. So I am assuming that it's going to be free to play after that, and you won't be bombarded with, you know, microtransactions, which I think is a good thing. Now, I have no idea what the price is gonna be, but if I gonna get to do a little estimation about what the price is gonna be, I'm assuming it's gonna be around the $5 max, so it's not gonna be above that. I feel for a simple running game, it would be too much to actually make it more than $5. So just assume it's gonna be $5. If it's more than $5, it better be good. I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of the features on the game, what you guys can expect, what are some gameplay running into the background. So during the Apple conference, they actually talked about some of the key features. It is a super fast-paced game because you're always going to be running, and the graphics are pretty much the same as the new Super Mario Bros. If you ever played it on the Wii or the Wii U, it's pretty much that world. Like, it's pretty much those types of graphics, and to be honest, I don't dislike that at all. I actually kind of like the style they have adopted with that, and it actually makes me kind of excited. They're also using the same type of gameplay, sound, and music and sound effects, so I'm assuming they're really focusing on bringing us cool features for that game. I have no idea whether or not we're going to be getting any updates for Super Mario Run or not, but that's completely fine, as long as we get a solid game. What you can expect on the channel is the moment it gets released, I am going to be covering it onto the channel, because first and foremost, I want to test it out with you guys, so I'm going to be doing a review. And if there's any future ability for me to present you guys with content for Super Mario Run, you guys can expect somewhat of a mini-series going onto the channel. So basically the way it works is Mario will always end up running to the right side, and then you simply tap, or you tap longer, you hold the tap in order to jump or jump higher. Very much makes sense. You can actually play it with one hand, what they actually showcased during the Apple conference, which is kind of funny. Miyamoto said something like, if you're standing in the subway or eating a hamburger or eating an apple, you can actually play the game one-handed, which I think is kind of cool. But I will still use two hands regardless, right? I mean, everybody pretty much does it anyway. Some of the features they're introducing with this game is a battle mode, in which you have the ability to play worldwide against friends, but also random people. And then the cool thing about this feature is if you enter the battle mode, you can actually see a little sticker next to you showcasing the moves that the opponent did. And then based on how well you're going to be doing, of course, you're going to be ranked as well, and you'll become a sticker. But the cool thing is, if you win, you're going to be getting cool little rewards, such as little toads, which are going to be joining your kingdom. And that is pretty much something, a very intriguing aspect of this game. There is a city builder mechanic in this, so you have the ability to build your own mushroom kingdom. This is called mushroom mode from what I've seen, but based on how well you're going to be doing during this battle mode, you're going to be getting more villagers to your mushroom kingdom, and then you're going to be getting more buildings or something like that. And honestly, I think that that's maybe where there's going to be some sort of a microtransaction aspect to, like, instant finish buildings and such, but we'll have to see it. Like, there's very little known at this point. And then there's something called the World Tour, which I honestly have no idea what it is. Maybe it's like some challenge mode that you have to beat opponents in order to become the best, or something like that. So once again, the pricing is currently not known at this point, but I'm very excited about this. This is an actual Mario IP coming to the phone. That really shows me that Nintendo's kind of innovating on bringing more Nintendo related stuff to the mobile market, which is very exciting for me. I've grown up with Nintendo and of course with PlayStation as well. I haven't been too much into Xbox, but Nintendo is really my childhood kind of thing. So Pokemon, Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Kirby, Earthbound, everything that's considered a Mario IP lies very close to my heart. And of course Donkey Kong Country, cannot forget about that. So I'm very excited for Super Mario Run. I honestly want to know from you guys in the comment section down below, how do you guys feel about Super Mario Run? How do you guys think the game is gonna be? Do you think it has like some longevity? And most importantly, would you guys like me to cover this onto the channel? I'll probably will regardless, but I just want to hear your thoughts and opinions. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, be sure to subscribe this time for more Super Mario Run. I'm gonna keep you guys updated as news comes out, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Reverse for Super Mario Run. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.